Hello, good evening. It is Nemi Batstone here with Nemi's Crafty Cafe, and it is Wednesday evening. Thank you for joining me here. Coming to you live from Cooks Creek, Manitoba. It was a cold and breezy one today, but the sun was shining, so that is a good thing. So we shouldn't be too long tonight. I'm just here to share with you a mystery Stampin' card that I posted and shared in my newsletter. So if you are not part of my newsletter, make sure you subscribe or just comment below and mention that you would like to be part of my newsletter, and I will DM you and add you to my email list. So each week I usually send 3 to 4 emails with some fun stuff, and each week I have something different on Wednesdays, which is our Inspiration Day. I've had Wednesday nights free, so this was a great opportunity to come back with you to share this month's mystery stamping. Mystery stamping only happens once a month. I post it usually the 3rd week of every month, and then I come back on Wednesday to share with you on how to solve it. So if you catch the replay, be sure to, I hope you have fun to try and create it, and be sure to post it. Okay, so let's get started. I'm just gonna make sure that I'm actually live and I can see myself, because that's usually one of the concerns. I could be talking to myself and then no one would even know. Oh, there I am, so perfect. But I want to be able to see comments, and I got volume, so I'm good to go. Okay, let's get this mystery solved. So let me flip you, and we'll get started here. Okay, as I set up, I just wanted to let everybody know that it's Black Friday week, of course, so I hope you've been taking advantage of it or getting some of your Christmas shopping done, things like that. I know we have been busy, if you saw my post, getting our home ready for the holiday season. We will be hosting this year, since we seem to have, now that our renos are finally coming to a close, we're probably going to be the ones with the biggest house. So, so it's become to the point where we are now the host rather than the hostees attending. So this week, the last 2 days, we've been shopping for a couch. Whew, let me tell you, we've been everywhere. We've looked everywhere. We've checked everywhere. I've got about 12 feet max. 11 feet would 10 to 11 feet length in couch would be ideal. So we've been looking for sectionals. We've been looking for couches with love seats. And there isn't much out there. Definitely need a dark one because, you know, I have boys and they're very dirty. So I can't have a cream couch, and cream seems to be the thing. So if you know of any places, that'd be fantastic. We found one at Dufresne that looks exactly like the sectional we have now, just updated. And it is a foot longer, which is like, wow, that makes a big difference. It's got the chaise on one side, full length on one, and then, you know, another extension, so it's an L with a chaise, which is a big C. And it's, anyway, it's been crazy. So anyway, it is Black Friday week, and I've posted in my newsletter, here's a similar copy. My Black Friday sale is buy 5, get 1 free in adhesives. It's that time of year where we use so much adhesive like crazy. And so when you buy with me, just email me your order so that I can add in your free items, so that your 6 items are placed but 1 free. And then I will get it to you. And as well, I will package them all into a storage case that you can carry all of your adhesive with you. Tonight we're mystery stamping, obviously. This Friday is, excuse me, sorry, our team gathering. So team gathering is open up to any demonstrators and as well as customers or friends and family. You're more than welcome to come. You just don't get to participate in the prize draws and challenges, which you can participate, but you just don't get to get put into the drawing, because those are for my team members. But you get to come for all the other fun stuff that we do. My last week 4 of Christmas card series is this weekend, so I will be featuring the Joyful Specialty Paper, which is this pack here. So it is so pretty. And it comes with 3 different patterns. You've got your green, what is it, shaded spruce plaid. You've got your cherry cobbler and gold. And then, of course, your gold DSP. I'm not pulling it out because I know many of you watch so many demonstrators and have seen it many times. But I will have 3 cards and a box for you to share. No Frills is this Saturday, so hope to see a few of you there. My Black Friday deal, the new paper pumpkin kit has come out. It's called All the Best. So when you click on my link or any of these images, it'll take you to more details that you can definitely take a look at. We also have a new kit called the Best Destination Kit. I have yet to get that one. I'm still working on all my other kits. Actually, I had 2 great helpers this week. I was at soccer for 2 hours. On Monday nights, I'm at soccer for 2 hours. So I brought a whole bunch of my kits, and the girls, all the siblings that were there, they were like totally helping me. I would have posted a picture, but I didn't get permission from all their mothers to post it. So, but we breezed through 3 kits. It was so much fun. And then at the end of the month of December, on December 30th, there will be VIP time slots and then open to the public, which is my craft sale and my card cafe. So the card cafe I shared with you last week will feature the So Sincere stamp set. Do I have it here? Yeah. So it's this stamp set here. It's a lovely, lovely stamp set. And you know, Christmas is done. And so in the card cafe, I'll have about 5-6 cards, and you'll have all the kits to make these. So you can pick out 2 to 3 cards. The day will cost you $15, but if you purchase any of my craft sale items, you'll just get 3 cards you can make for free. And the $15 that you paid for registration and time slot will just go back to you anyway for purchasing with me. So that is coming up. I really need to clean out my craft room. So again, if you're online, say hello so I know you're there. Feel free to share the video, like the video. And at the end, there will be a drawing, and I'll tell you how you can get a prize draw for that. So we'll work towards that. And if you'd like to place an order, make sure you place it under that postcode. So then I know who to send the card kit to this month. So this week's card kit, which was Sunday's card kit, which was a box, pillow gift, I think. No, a box and the diaper, this guy, the diaper holder, treat holder, 2 treat holders, 2 cards. That's what it was. Okay. Oh, hello, Michelle. Thanks for joining. Okay. So I hope you've got all your pieces cut. If not, feel free to pause on the replay, get all your pieces ready. Hopefully I didn't make any mistakes, and we're good to go. So let's double check. So you need a 4 1/4 by 11 that will be scored. So I'll score that. So I'm using shaded spruce. So I've got my 4 1/4 by 11 here of shaded spruce. And it coordinates with my designer series paper. So like I said, we're doing the Joyful Specialty paper. So the 3 coordinating colors obviously is gold, shaded spruce, and cherry cobbler. So I use shaded spruce as my base. You needed a 2 3/4 inch square or a large stitch die. So I did stitch mine. I took the stylus shaped dies and stitched it. You can see, I think, along the edges there that it is stitched. And if you don't have the stylus shaped dies, then you can just cut out a square that is 2 3/4. So we've got that piece. And then you also needed for DSP, so it had to match, so that's good. For designer series paper, you needed a 2 1/2 inch square. So I grabbed the cherry cobbler with the gold in it. So that was my 2 1/2 inch square. And then 2 pieces that are 2 1/2 by 4. So here are my 2 pieces that are 2 1/2 by 4. So we've got that as well. And then we needed vanilla or basic white. So mine has basic white in it, 4 by 5 1/4. So here's my 4 by 5 1/4 piece. And then an accent DSP or foil. So I took the gold foil that was in there and it's to be cut down to 1/2 inch by 4. So 1/2 inch by 4, and then coordinating ribbon. So I used the real red and burlap ribbon combo pack. So I used the red. I don't have any extra, so you'll see it in my final card. But I'll show you I can use this one for sure. And then a stamp set of your choice. So since this week's feature for this Sunday's Christmas card class is Joy of Noel, so I picked the Joy of Noel stamp set because it goes with the Joyful specialty paper, and it comes with these amazing dies that you see here. And obviously, I'm assuming most of you have already watched many of the catalog walkthroughs. I was going to do one, but there are so many demonstrators who have finished them already, so you can definitely go visit one of them. I can even link you to Alana's on my upline. Oh, hey, Alana. Speaking of Alana. Hello, Alana. So Alana's my upline. She did a walkthrough. There hasn't been much change in the catalog. I did check this morning on inventory status. So I have marked my catalog, as you can see here, with all the discounts and everything like that. But I've been so busy working, I haven't had time. This is my part-time job, not my full-time. So I haven't been able to come online and share. But, you know, Glow in the Dark sold out. All About Autumn, obviously. And the adhesive back trinkets are sold out. The Abundant Beauty decorative masks, they're not available either. The rest that were on the list was pretty much still online, or the rest of whatever's missing was in the annual catalog. Hello, Janet. Thanks for joining. Okay, so we've got card base, cardstock, DSP, vanilla or basic white cardstock, an accent DSP, ribbon, stamp set, and then scrap. So we got to make sure we have scrap, and it looks like I don't, so I'll just grab a quick piece. And I got some scrap. Okay, so let's get this mystery solved. So let's pull out all of our steps, and I've got my clues here ready for you. And I'm going to get all my pieces out of the way. So we're good to go. Okay, so clue number 1. Clue number 1 is to score your card base at 2 3/4 and 5 1/2 along the 11-inch side, and then fold in a zigzag pattern. So you're going to take your card base of whatever color you have chosen and grab your paper trimmer and score it at 2 1/2. Oops, sorry, I lied. 2 3/4. Ooh, not a very good detective if I'm already lying. 2 3/4. Right there. 5 and 5 1/2. And right there as well. So then we got to fold it in a zigzag pattern. So we'll do that. So what color have you chosen? So if you got colors, then go ahead. The Rocking Horse, oh yes, the Rocking Horse dies are also sold out. And Oh Holy Night Sweet. Forgot about that one too. Actually, I forgot about those because they've been gone for the longest time. And and nobody has, you know, been able to get them for a while. Sorry, I had to take a sip of my drink. Okay, so zigzag pattern. I mean, it doesn't matter. Whichever way you like. Remember, this is your mystery. We'll each have a different mystery. This is the fun part. So I can't wait to see what colors you all pick. Okay, so we'll set that aside. And then clue number 2 is to attach your accent piece to your basic white or vanilla. So we had that small accent piece. That's this piece here. Yep, your accent DSP or foil, whichever you wanted, and attach it to your white. Now, you can attach this any way you want. Some people like it right there. Some people like it to the left. Now, obviously, I know this card. So your card can either go this way, and you have that beautiful portrait look, or your card can go this way, and you can have the landscape. So you have to decide which way you're going to make this card, right? So I'm going to choose landscape. So in my case, I'm going to have my accent piece vertically. Now, you can go horizontally. I've done this many times as well, and it looks just as pretty. But however you like. So I'm going to attach that. And some people like to put it right to the end. Some like to leave a gap. I'll leave a 1/4 inch of a gap, which means I can use my grid paper. Love grid paper. How many of you have grid paper? Or do you have a mat that has grid lines on it? Like, I can't seem to put anything straight, which is why I use liquid glue. And also the other reason I use a grid mat, because I'm terrible. And it's got to be in inches. It really throws me off on the centimeter side. Even if I'm just using the lines as a guide, I still can't get it right. Okay, so we're just going to put that there. And if you have extra piece hanging off, like I sometimes do, then you can easily trim that off. So I know I'm a little crooked, so I'm just fixing that. Now let's see. Let's make sure I'm straight. Oh, see? Told you. Told you I'm not straight. Told you I suck at this. Okay. So let's get our grid line right. Dun, 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 dun. It's right there, Nemi. Get that straight. Okay. So yeah, you can come make fun of me on Saturday when we have good. You have good. Oh, you have grid paper. Perfect, Christy. I know, I love it. And I just stamp, stamp, stamp. It goes away. Okay, so now we've done that. Clue number 3. So clue number 3 is attach your assembled piece. That means, I guess, this assembled piece to the right side of the card base. Okay. So depending whether you're going vertical or horizontal, your piece would look, mine would go like this. So I'm going to attach that to my base. And I always like to put my initial in the middle to show some love. Now that gold piece, obviously, or your accent piece, well, that's up to you, whichever side you want it to go on. So feel free to put that wherever you like. I'm just realized I put mine to the right. Okay, so there we go. I know, right? Especially when you're creating and designing at 2 in the morning, nothing goes right. Okay, now clue number 4. Attach your 2 pieces of DSP to the scored sections of the card base. So we've got 2 scored sections here. So whether you're vertical or horizontal or portrait versus landscape, you're going to take your 2 pieces and attach them to the card like so. So we'll just do that right now. So we're just going to grab our pieces. So tomorrow I get to go pick out a couch because you know what? We got to get it done. We just got to get it done because if we do end up going with something that needs to be ordered in, it's not going to get here in time for Christmas. I mean, I'm not too worried because we can take our other sectional, which is upstairs in the kids' I like to call it the kids' apartment because it literally almost is an apartment, or it is an apartment. We could bring that down for Christmas when we host, but ideally I'd rather have a brand new one. I kind of want like an L sectional. Originally, I want recliners, but I can't find any nice modern style fun recliners that are, you know, not $8,000. But anyway, you know, 90% of the time it's just us two, and we rarely ever get to rest anyway. So my husband's like, just get the big couch. Then we can have lots of friends and family over, which is true. Thanks, Alana. It's going to be fabulous once we can make up our minds. Okay, clue number 5 and 6, I think, kind of go together. So now you're going to stamp or emboss your square piece of designer series paper, your DSP. So that's this here. So depending what kind of pattern you pick, you can do whatever you like with this. Now, mine is pretty detailed already, so I don't feel like I need to add anything extra. I don't need to add any more gold. I don't need to add anything, but I can take blends and color in those leaves and things like that, like in here to add some accent. I could do that. Why don't I do that? Why don't I grab, maybe I'll grab Old Olive because that's a good accent. Let's see here. I think that's a good lighter color compared to Shaded Spruce. So I could take, I mean, I don't know what my end design, if it would match, but I could take Old Olive and add that in a few of the leaves in here, you know, just to give it some color. Did you know that you can color our foils? Some more tips and tricks for you. And just randomly picking whichever ones you want. And I could add a little bit of dark in there as well if I wanted to, and blend that up a bit more if you want. Or I could do leaves that are completely different on the dark side. Now I don't want to use my shaded spruce because I've already used that. So I could also take the dark and just go into these leaves here and add some color. Now, we don't know what my final design's gonna look like yet, and nor do I know what yours looks like. So we shall see if this actually works. But what I love about this is you can see like the gold just still shines through. See? So you could have a lot of fun with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's another option. Or if you want, you can just take a piece of plain and just stamp your sentiment on it. Stamp a sentiment on a piece of scrap, right? Like that's another option. If you just don't have something you would like to put, because let's face it, these two are obviously going to go together like so, and that's what's going to combine it, right? So once you've created this piece, you can either put this piece, I guess I'm kind of jumping. Let's go to clue 7. Clue 7 is attach sentiment to square or inside of the card. So if you actually did a sentiment and you want, you can take your sentiment and place that here inside the card, like so. Or if you've got your funky pattern or your sentiment, you can attach it to this square, which is what I did, and put that together like so. So, because obviously I told you 2 3/4, 2 1/2. So these two do go together, but you don't have to. You can put something completely different on here, and you could put this piece on the inside if you want to. Really, it's up to you. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to just attach this to the front of my card, or my square, sorry, because that is the next step. There we go. Okay, so we've got that. Excellent. Clue number 8, attach your square DSP to, oh, see, did that already. Haha, that is clue number 8. There it is, right there. Done. So clue number 9, attach ribbon to the card front. Okay, so you can attach ribbon here. So you have a couple options, but you've obviously know this is a Z fold, whichever way you go, whether you're portrait or landscape. So you can attach ribbon and glue this down completely, so then it's flat like this and you don't have that flying away piece. If you're going like this, you can obviously attach your ribbon around this center as well, so then it becomes the focal point of the card when you open it up, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to attach it around this piece. So in my original one, I used red. So this time I thought I would use the other half, which is the burlap. And this will then just go on here. Now, my card is loose. So if you wanted to, you could attach your burlap like so, or gold, or whichever you want. And then glue it down so that nobody sees it. And you only need a really short piece, like 6.5 inches. If you wanted to. But if it's going to be visible, then you want to make sure you wrap it around the back so that you have that nice finish look along the back. And then you can tie a knot or a bow on this side. Now, I don't really like that crumb cake with all this beautiful gold going on. So I'm going to pull out my Simply Elegant trim, which I know is currently not available because it's sold out. And you know what? It's sold out because, you know, it's only my December project. So why not? But it's all good. I've got plenty to make sure it's all here for you when you come in person for class, when you come to create. Okay, I found the end somewhere. Okay, there's the end. So all I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to wrap it around twice. I'll wrap it around twice to give it a little bit more of a look, and then tie a knot, which I will do by going through both. So really up to you how you want to do this. So I can't wait to see what your finished project looks like. And I'm just gonna tie a bow. So I don't like to cut off my piece, because when you use your ribbon this way, I don't cut it off the roll unless I'm sending it to you in a kit, because then I actually end up saving more. You do, trust me, you end up using less. Okay, where's my ribbon? So then I'm gonna cut this. I like my tails super long. I will fix that, don't worry, because this is just to guide you in where and how to make this card, and you will see my finished cards shortly. Okay, so now we've added ribbon as per clue number 9. And then number 10 says attach a symbol square to the card front and then embellish as required. Okay, so now that we have that attached, so you can now take this square, which is now your front, and you can either put it this way. Now, this is the great thing, is you can move your ribbon around this way, under your ribbon, over your ribbon. What other options? Or you can go at an angle and go this way with your ribbon there, or again, under your ribbon, depending how your card is and where your sentiment is. And that is your last piece, because once you glue that down, then it just says embellish as desired. And we have now solved the mystery. So let me show you my card. And I got a quick tip for you, a quick place for you to show. So here's my finished card. I chose mine to go diagonal, and I cut out the letters Noel from this. You know, the reason I really wanted this was because of the Noel, because it cuts out all 4 letters at the same time, and because I really like this and the sentiment. Yeah, these are great too, but that one is what got me. So when you open up on the inside, you see making spirits bright there. So there's still plenty of room. I made sure I used crushed curry. I was going to gold foil that or gold emboss it. And then I went, no, because if you want to write over it, you still can. And that still works out fine. And then I added some festive pearls to it. And again, I used the red burlap ribbon. And that is my final card based on the mystery. Now, just a quick reminder. So I hope you enjoyed that mystery and were able to follow along. If not, you can catch the replay. And I'm just gonna show you here on my page. So I'm gonna end my video. And when you go onto my page here, Nemi's Crafty Cafe, right? Shows that I'm currently live right now. But you should see a post, and I will try and feature it. There it is. So you'll see this post, and I'll try and pin it. And it says, thanks for joining me. Please post and share your creation in the comments below. Looking forward to seeing your final. So just make sure you come back here after you're done and hit the comment button right there. And then click on the camera and attach your final finished card. And then you have till Friday, because this card really isn't that hard to make. So you have till Friday, and then I'll do the drawing on Saturday. So that's the end. So thanks for joining me. I hope you had a lot of fun creating that quick and easy mystery card. It was a lot of fun, and it's a great card that you can actually do bulk as well. And this Sunday, I will be using the same products to finish up my Christmas card series. So I look forward to seeing you again this Sunday. So I hope you have a fantastic day. Wish me luck on couch shopping. And hopefully I'll be able to share with you a finished room. Finally, another finished room in our house. So take care, have a great night, and happy Stampin'. Thanks for joining me. And don't forget to post your finished product. And I believe I will mail you that card and with another little cute little gift. Thank you for coming, and we'll see you again soon. Happy Stampin'.